What followed now was a nightmare. I met my 3 friends again only several hours later at the Central Railway station. I have only distant memories about what really happened. Anyway, I was just going down the stairs when I realized that there was a street battle on Kornstraße of unprecedented proportions. This came as a shock to me. I had not even seen anything like that before on TV. It was one of the most blatant moments in my young life. At the Korn, which is a venue on Kornstraße, I got the impression that it was already dark outside. But it was really bright daylight outside, which dazzled me. I squinted my eyes and was very confused because the main exit of the Korn to the street was right in the center of the street battle. To the right of the entrance stood a huge police force. On the left of the entrance, the punks were in charge. At first, I ran a few meters to the right towards the direction of the police, disoriented. I noticed that objects were being thrown towards the henchmen from the left. There was lots of crashing and yelling. I held my arms up to protect my head. It was like running the gauntlet. Farther to the right, bottles and probably some stones pelted down. Only now did I recognize the police squadron armed with helmets, shields and truncheons backing away. I thought, bloody hell. I realized that coming out of the Korn, I had inevitably got mixed up with both the police lines and the punks. I walked back in a half-bent posture. In my torn leather jacket, I still held my hands protectively over my head in fear. Finally, I reached the other side where the punks were. The throwing movements made me first associate with the Federal Youth Games. I was still terrified. I still saw objects flying over my head. A die-hard punk, completely dressed in leather and with long spiky black hair, maliciously attacked me. "You coward!" In my panic, I did not respond. I ran a few meters further back into the crowd of punks. I was in a bent-over posture and felt like a hunted animal. My pulse was up and I felt that my face was burning. Now I put my arms down again and walked briskly and upright to the end of the street, which was overcrowded with punks. My legs felt like rubber. Many of the punks sat down on the street and seemed disinterested in what was happening on the other half of the street. The punks were clearly in the majority. The shock that this die-hard punk with the black hair had given me was still a bad feeling in my bones.